So this is what happened, guys. Hello bookworms, today I'm gonna be doing an unexpected and unplanned book haul. So I live in Puerto Rico, guys, and finding a good bookstore here it's really difficult. There are only a handful of bookstores and most of those sell kind of university books or inspirational books or just books that are published by Puerto Rican authors. So finding YA books or fictional books or even classic books, it's really difficult here. Yet today I got to visit a bookstore that I've never visited before, and it was heaven, guys. It was heaven. So the first thing I noticed when I walked through the doors, it was that they had all of the new releases like Carry On, Lumine, and just books that I've been really looking forward to read. Even though those books that I mentioned, I already own them, their collection was really updated. So like right away I was really happy. I started picking out books, and then I realized that I had too many books, okay? And if you guys don't know, there's such a thing as too many books at once. I had like almost 10 books on my table, and I was like, no, you cannot take all of them even if you want. So I ended up buying 5 books, which I'm gonna show you guys now. So the first book I got was Dr. Jekyll and Mr Hyde from Robert Louis Stevenson. I got to study a little bit about this story during my English drama class, and I've been wanting to read it since, and now I got it and I can't wait to read it. It's really short, so I think I'll fly through it. Yeah, I can't wait to read this. The second book I got was The Complete Poetry of Edgar Allan Poe. I actually owned a Kindle copy of all the works of Edgar Allan Poe, including some of the poetry and the short narrative stories, but I wanted the physical poetry part of his collection because it's my favorite part of his writing. It was really cheap, so I had to get it. Another book I got was It's Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, and I wanted to read this for a while. I also studied this during my English course, the coming of age one during college. We got to study a little bit of Jane Eyre, but we never actually got to read the book. We just kind of skimmed through her story and the movie, and I just wanted to read it because I love the movie. And yeah, I got it. It was also very cheap. It was like $5, so yeah, it was a really good deal. So those were more classical books. Now I'm gonna show you the 2 YA books I got. And the first one is Cruel Beauty by Rosalind Hodge. And this book, it's kind of like a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, but in this one, the female protagonist is betrothed of this ruler of all the lands, and she's been training since then to kill him. So I think this story is going to be really interesting, and I just can't wait to read it. I think I'm going to bump this up my TBR, and I'll be getting really soon to it. So the last book I got is one that I wanted for the longest time. It's another retelling, and that is The Wrath of the Dawn by Renee Hadid. And this book, it's kind of inspired by 1001 Nights, and it's kind of like a retelling. And this story, it's really cool because it's about this girl who marries this prince who it's kind of notorious for killing all of his brides on their wedding night, and she kind of goes to figure out what happened to her friend who married this prince and died, and she kind of discovers that not everything is what it seems. I'm really looking forward to reading this book. So yeah guys, that's actually all that I bought. It's not like I could have bought more, like seriously, I bought enough books. So that's it for the haul, guys. These are all the books that I got. I'm gonna leave the links to each one of the books below. Remember to follow me on Twitter and Goodreads and to leave a comment telling me about books you purchased during this month. Yeah, and like and subscribe. Take care. Bye bye, bookworms.